Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to our channel Patio Heat, where we provide a visual concept of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. We appreciate you tapping that like button as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this residential application, and as you can see here, this is a new residence for this homeowner, and there's no furniture here at this point, but let's go ahead and just check out what the overall dimensions are here. And so essentially I have a 22-foot by 8.5 feet by a height of this lower section here at 8.6, and then the ceiling up here at 10 feet. You can see I just placed about 8-inch dimensions here, 9 inches tall here, 18 inches here, and then you'll see that there are some elements such as lights in all of these little bays here, and then also a couple of speakers that we want to be aware of, and I think that's about it. All right, so customer had asked originally for possibly placing some heaters on this wall here above the doorways so that it's a visually hidden object when you're looking outside from inside the house. And where that might be a visual preference, it's not going to really work. I see there's a detail on that image that they had provided for me, and I'm not sure where you're going to actually be able to place the unit. There are clearances that you need to meet, and so these are the clearances. You got a 6-inch clearance above all the way around the heater, and then you got a 18-inch clearance in front of and 36 inches down in front of the heater. So this would be your clearance issues here, and so that wouldn't quite work. Now, on Infratech's website or their brochure, you'll see that when you place the heater on a wall, you need 12 inches of clearance above the heater, and then you can place it up to a 60-degree tilt downward. So if the ceiling wasn't, this portion of the ceiling wasn't here, or it was higher, then we could possibly do something like this and move the heater up so we're not into this detail piece right here. So this would not work, and let's go ahead and turn that off. And then the next thing we would look at is a second option. Second option would be placing some heaters up here. Now this setup could be similar to over here, and so that it wouldn't be a visual issue as much as this might be here. So, you know, when you're inside the resident itself, you know, really you don't look much at the ceiling area here, but if that's something that you want to minimize, then you know, you could place it on this edge over here. Now, the one thing I don't like about this application is that we do have this part of the structure here that we still have to maintain a clearance to. So that clearance, again, going back to it, you'll see that I have the heater essentially at 18 inches from this element here, and that's because I need the 12 inches above and then 18 inches to the side when it's placed on a wall or a vertical application with a flat ceiling. So you can see that is kind of the issue there, and that's why I have it moved over to the left. And then because of the fact there's a fan here, I can't place it any closer as well. So that's one way you could put it. And then again, you can just reverse these two units to on this side over here in the same fashion. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat that you can expect with this application. So you can see here that we got a good coverage from left to right. However, when you look at it this direction here, then all of a sudden now we have a little issue with the central amount of heat. So, and one thing I didn't mention is this fan here. Now this is just a fan I placed there, but it actually is 48 inches in diameter. So this diameter would be 48 inches, and that's that circle that represents that dimension. And so let's just leave it at that. And then let's see if there's anything else up here. I think that's pretty much about it. So now my preferred application, and it's not a visual preference, I guess, is to place the heaters on this portion of the structure up here. What I've done is I've taken my 48 inches and I've come to the edge of that and then moved this 18 inches away and then just put the mounts on here. And by the way, I didn't mention this, but these are all the CD5024 5000 watt 240 volt heaters. And so in any case, I have this 18 inches of clearance here met with that diameter. Now the diameter I showed before is the actual diameter that the customer stated that the fan was. So leave that off here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and you can also see that we're meeting the clearances to combustibles above in this application as well. And let's go ahead and just sneak on inside here and see how that visually would stand out. Now you have to be kind of, you know, looking kind of upwards to really see that. You know, if you're viewing this from a different vantage point, then you most likely wouldn't see it. And what I've learned is most of the time, you know, with your landscaping and whatever it is that you really have out here in the patio, you're really not concentrating on what's going on up here as much as you will notice what is going on out there as far as, you know, hardscape and softscape. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and look at the footprint now, and footprint of heat that you can expect out of these two 5000 watt units. And you'll see that we have a fairly well covered area. I would like it a little bit closer in the middle. However, with the fan there, this is a maximum we can do. But if we had a table here, you can see that, you know, with this distance of 8.5 feet, you're not going to be able to put a very large table left and right here, or front to back, I should say. You could probably put more chairs left and right, and that would suit that seating arrangement just fine for the most part. Now if you were the one sitting right here in the middle, you may not feel as much as you would out here. And also, just being that these are 5000 watt units, I would consider either placing a duplex switch on each unit or using a control system where you can control the volume of output from 1% on to 100% on. All right, well, I hope this has helped you. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information to designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button. You have a great day.